Welcome to Thoughts of the Day, daily devotions with Youth with a Mission.
Hello, family. I'm going to share with you a little story that just happened yesterday. I'm sure I can't be the only one that just draws a complete blank when you get asked one of these questions. So what has God been doing lately in your life? Or how has God spoken to you through His Word? Or how have you seen God at work lately? And I don't think it's a matter that it didn't happen. It's more a matter of, at that moment, when you ask me that question, it's really hard to think of something in particular. So this thing just happened yesterday. So I'm just capitalizing because it is fresh in my mind. I can remember it. And it might be encouraging to you. The story started quite early in the morning. And if you know, well, any of the Kremers really, then you will know that mornings do not dwell in our house. I would say I am up and out and about before I wake up. And so it just takes us a while to get going in the morning. And so yesterday morning I would wake up and as you do, you check your messages. And there was a message from our neighbor quite early in the morning. And she's just telling me a little bit of her story. She's somebody that we know. She's somebody we know her family. We know her sister. Both her mom and her sister are very active Christians. I don't think our neighbor is. And she's had a bit of a checkered life, I would say. And she's trying really hard to make this work. Anyhow, the story was that she was really struggling with making ends meet. And she couldn't earn any money at the moment, of course. She's had to apply for universal credit, which doesn't kick in for a while. Her mom, sadly, has contracted the virus. And so she's been at home trying to get better for the last 2 weeks. Which also means her dad is stuck at home. He can't go anywhere. And there's very few that can help her. She's got a dog and she's got a few cats. And she's just saying, well, I'm running out of food for myself and for the dog and the cats. And would we be able to maybe lend her just £30 until she gets payment? And this is not the first time. We've helped her out a few times over the years. And she always wants to pay it back, but it's also always a bit awkward as well. So anyhow, remember this is early morning, well, early-ish because I've only just woken up. So I text her saying, yeah, I'm sure we can do something. Let me just get my act together and I'll get back to you. And just in waking up and getting the day started, apart from checking messages, I opened my Bible app to do some reading and just kind of get ready for the day. And at the moment, I'm quite liking to do some plans. I've done really an awesome one, a C.S. Lewis one about creativity. Highly recommendable. Only 4 days, but it already kind of impacts what I do day to day. So if you're in the Bible app, look for that one. But otherwise, myself and a friend, we're trying to get through the Bible in a year, which we already exceeded, and we're now stuck in the Old Testament still, which is a bit hard going sometimes. So I'd like to have a plan or a little devotional series once in a while just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. Anyhow, I open the Bible up. I want to go to do a new plan or find something that's a bit more structured. And just felt very strongly that I should just read. Just open up, read God's Word. And I open it up and it's right there. Open at Proverbs 27. I have no idea why it's there. I don't recall opening Proverbs 27. It might have been something else. I must think that God has been doing this. So anyhow, Proverbs 27, and in particular, verse 9, and it's one of those, are you kidding me? Because it so spoke to the situation. Here's what it says, Proverbs 27, verse 10. Do not forsake your friend or a friend of your family, and do not go to your relative's house when disaster strikes you. Better a neighbor nearby than a relative far away. I'm like, all of these bits hit. We know her family. She's a friend. She can't go to a relative's house. A disaster has struck. And we are a neighbor who's nearby, who's better than a relative far away. And I got out of my bed and I put that money in an envelope and I took it to our neighbor. And within minutes I heard her door go, so she went to go get some food. And yeah, just encouraging you that, God can do the same to you. I would encourage you to read Proverbs 27. It has some real corkers in here. Another one that applies to this situation is the prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. So, be prudent and see danger and take refuge. This one is one of my favorites. If anyone loudly blesses their neighbor early in the morning, it will be taken as a curse. That's number 14. You can check it right there, and I would attest to that. And then you can read 15 and 16 on your own. I shall not say this is the case in our house, but it makes me smile anyway. Anyhow, that's my little story. Be well, stay at home, stay safe.